Hello friends, Radhe Radhe. In this particular video, we are going to discuss about the structure of contractile proteins. The structure of contractile proteins. So we all know that each myofibril contains contractile proteins, and there are two types of contractile proteins. One is your thick filament, second is your thin filaments. Thin filaments. Thick is made up of myosin protein and thin is made up of actin proteins. So we are going to study about myosin and actin, the structure of myosin and the structure of actin in this particular video. First of all, we will study about the structure of thin filament, which is made up of actin protein. So your thin filament is made up of three types of proteins. First is the F actin, which is made up of a monomer called made up of monomer called G or globular actin. Then the second one is your tropomyosin, and third one is troponin. So your thin filament is made up of three proteins called F actin, tropomyosin and troponin. F actin or filamentous actin, which is made up of monomeric unit called G actins. So G actins are some, suppose this is a G actin, this is a monomer. So many G actins will unite and they will form a chain like structure like this. Like this. So two F actin you have to choose. Here I am drawing two F actins for you. These are two chains of F actin. This is F actin, this is F actin. Made up of monomer called G actin. One G actin, so many G actin will unite to form filamentous actin or F actin. Right? Then, friends, there is another chain which is like this. Only have blue pen, I guess. This is like running along with F actin. This is running along with F actin. Called tropomyosin. This is tropomyosin. And two chains of tropomyosin running along with F actin. Two chains of F actin, two chains of tropomyosin running along with each other. Then there is third protein called troponin. Troponin is like covering the tropomyosin with some distance, like this, like this. This is troponin. This is troponin. So in thin filament, you have to remember three different proteins: F actin, tropomyosin, troponin. F actin and tropomyosin running parallel with each other, and the third protein troponin, which is present at some distance on the tropomyosin, which is covering some part of tropomyosin, which is the active, binding site for the myosin filament. I hope it is clear. This is thin filament made up of these three different proteins. Then we will study about the thick filament. Thick filament. Thick filament is only made up of myosin, and each myosin having monomer is meromyosin. And here I am drawing the structure of meromyosin for you. Meromyosin has a light chain like this and a heavy chain like this. This is light chain, this is heavy chain. This is the head of the meromyosin. This is the short arm, and this is the tail of meromyosin. This is tail, this is head, globular head, this is short arm. Head and short arm collectively called cross arm. This head having two sides. One is the side for sides to binding. This is the binding site. Binding site for actin. This is the site where actin, myosin going to bind the actin, the thin filament. This is the site where thin filament will be attached with thick filament. This is the binding site for actin on the head of the meromyosin. Then there is another site called ATP binding site. Here is ATPase enzyme. This is the site for ATP binding, where ATP is going to bind and then it will be converted to ATP and phosphate, and the energy with that which is going to help this meromyosin to bind the binding site of the actin filament. So these two are contractile proteins, guys. These two contractile proteins are present in your myofibril. One which make your thin filament made up of these three proteins, and one which makes your thick filament which made up of this protein. Meromyosin. So many meromyosin. Suppose this is one meromyosin. This is another meromyosin. This is another meromyosin. This is another meromyosin. This is another meromyosin. Will all made myosin protein. So meromyosin is the monomer for myosin, and which is going to make your thick filament. I hope it is clear now. Thick filament, which is made up of these three different proteins. Thin, thin filament, which is made up of these three proteins. Thick filament, which is made up of these myosin protein. So this is it for today. In the next few lectures, we are going to study about some remaining topics of the muscles, and then we will start the skeletal system for you. If you have not understood yet, please go and watch this video again. I will recommend you to watch it 1, 2, 3 times as much as you can. But just watch it and just clear this concept in your mind. So this is for you. This is for today. We will meet in the next video with the next topic. There we are going to study about some extra proteins and the which are present inside your muscles, which makes red fibers and white fibers. That's all the things we have to understood, and then we will start the skeletal system. This is it for today, guys. If you like this video, please hit the like button and share this video with your friends. Thank you so much.